Hello friends, welcome back to the Lightford house. If you're new here, my name is Hope, and I just wanted to give you kind of a little life update, but also talk about an experience that I'm having right now. So this is my 2016 Honda Civic. I'm trading it in tomorrow for my dream truck, and I will show you that once it gets here. But I wanted to share with you my experience. So this car, I actually still have the Carvana plate on it. So I bought this car back at the end of 2021. It is a 2016. I bought it from Carvana. The paperwork went beautifully. I didn't have any problems with them. And now I'm using Carvana again to trade this vehicle in and purchase another vehicle from them. I just want to say Carvana, I have no complaints really about them. There was a couple dings that were in this car when I first got it that were not listed on the website. So I will show you what I'm talking about. This dent right here was done. When I got the car, the gas door actually wouldn't stay closed. When you hit the unlock button, it would stay unlocked. And they would be like, ma'am, your gas door's open. And they would try to close it. And I'm like, no, leave it alone. It's broken. My husband fixed this for me. And there was some scrapes. I don't even know if we can see them from here because it's kind of dark in here. We're in the garage. But there was a couple little scrapes, just minor things. All in all, I had a very good experience with Carvana. This has been a great car. It's got a little over 99,000 miles on it. I have no complaints, like I said. It was just little minor stuff. Did I feel like they should have been more honest in the listing? Yes, but overall, nothing major. So with this new car, everything was going smoothly again, but I want to talk about the bank that I refinanced this car through. So when I bought this from Carvana, my payment was like $520 a month. So with this car, I ended up refinancing it a couple years later, got a lower payment. Everything was great. The bank that I refinanced with, or I guess the company, I don't know if they're really a bank, was called Upstart Auto Trust. And you may have heard of them before. I think they do a lot of personal loans. And they have a lot of good reviews online as far as their personal loans and even their refinancing process. Everyone's saying it's easy to use, which it was easy. Everything was done online. I got something in the mail from them, which is how I ended up refinancing through them. So when I went to do the paperwork with Carvana to trade this in, the company Upstart sent me a payoff email. Carvana couldn't accept the email because there was some information that was missing. So I called Upstart up and told them, hey, Carvana could not accept those documents. It's missing XYZ. And they said, well, ma'am, the document that we gave you is the only thing that we provide. So I called Carvana back. Carvana says, well, what we can do is we can try to get a verbal confirmation of your payoff on the phone. So we call them up. Had to stay on the phone for well over an hour and speak to management at Upstart because they would not give us, they gave us the 10-day full payoff amount, but they would not give us the per diem interest rate of the loan, which Carvana needed so that they could pay off my car when I trade it. So it was such a hassle. It took me calling them twice with Carvana, plus the next morning someone else from Carvana called. She was able to get the information. But on the phone, the manager, along with the employee that we spoke to, were just a nightmare. They kept saying, no, we cannot give you this information. We don't provide it. The interest changes daily. It was a struggle. I honestly did not think that I was going to be able to get this truck that I'm getting tomorrow because they were giving me such a hard time. So I just want to warn you, if you ever try to go through Upstart Auto refinancing, I'm telling you, do not do it. Yes, the payment might be lower and everything, but is it really worth the headache and stress? And Carvana was like, that's very shady. Everyone I spoke to at Carvana said that sounds shady. They should be able to give you that information. This was actually a very, very good car. If you have a family, this is great. However, I need a truck because every time I go to Sam's and try to load up, it's hard to get the big bags of dog food and everything else in this car. I literally fill up the trunk, have to take up the back seat. I can only take one child with me because I have 2 kids. They're teenagers. It's just a lot to try to fit everything into this little car. So I'm getting a truck, and I will show that to you. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that. And I just wanted to give you that little update and that little spiel on Upstart Auto. Sorry if that was boring to you, but I hope maybe that helps someone out there to not go with them, because I feel like they're trying to trap people into the loan by not giving you the interest rate. And you know, I just feel like that's a shady practice and they shouldn't be doing that. So I will miss Sigma the Civic, as I've called him. It's a very nice car. Highly recommend. You know, Hondas last forever, so I'm sure whoever gets this car next will love it. So we're saying goodbye to the Civic, and there is the Honda Ridgeline. That is my new truck. We already have an S2000. We are a Honda family. My husband drives a Honda Pilot. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you, and I look forward to many more adventures. Carvana once again has drove me happy. This is my second experience buying a car from them, and both have been very, very positive. My husband is a mechanic, so he checked the Ridgeline out under the hood. Everything looked good, and I put "wash me" on the back of here because it is kind of dirty. Here she goes. Bye, Sigma the Civic. Sigma has been wonderful. I'm so excited about this new truck, but yeah, God has been so good. He has truly, truly blessed me. It's raining. It's actually thundering, pouring out here, but it's not going to rain on the parade. I'm so excited.